Okay. Is it working? Okay. I think it's finally working. Sorry. Every time I start the video, it like tries to turn itself off and it was being really annoying. So if it breaks, it breaks. And it's just Penguinz0 trying to stop me, right? Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video today. We're gonna be going over part 2 of the last video of, I would live 3 months in basically Penguinz0's filth behind the moist manor. Oh, I didn't even say the name of the last video. The name of this warehouse, I mean, you can't really look it up online because I don't know. It doesn't show up. I tried. Maybe you have to look it up on the moist web or the dark web or something, but it's called the Moist Manor. And basically, after the 90-day challenge, I try to use my key card to access the Moist Manor. Because I went in there, I had to go in there to return some. I'm blah, 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 I'm going way ahead. Okay, let's start from the beginning. We'll get to that after, but basically, after the 90 days, let's go over the 2 reasons I was banned first. One was the smell. Apparently, ever since I started to, live in the dumpster, apparently, somehow, if you guys didn't know, the whole Moist esports team is forced to train at the Moist Manor. Um, and basically the smell got really bad, and they like failed to, um, where am I looking now? They failed to, they couldn't do it because of the smell. So obviously, since I was living there, the human smell mixed with the trash smell, and that's what happened. Apparently, they said it was just me and how I haven't showered, but that's not why. So that was the first reason. The second reason was to take some revenge because I was forced to take out Penguinz0's trash while living in the dumpster because, like I said in the last video, the trucks were coming and basically he didn't want the trucks to come and actually take his trash, so I would have to take it out before the trucks came, the dumpster trucks, the trash trucks. What are they called? The dumpster mobiles? Whatever. The auto trash trucks. They came and he didn't want them to see the illegal stuff, so I took out the trash that was illegal and I put it into the behind the moist manor. I put it in the sewer. He had his own private sewer drain, and I just put it in there. But instead of doing that the whole time, I was making like this biohazard waste pile next to the moist manor, like an alleyway down, and it was just piling up. Like if you played Rabbits Go Home, it was kind of like that. And eventually, it reached over the top of the building, and they saw it, and yeah, those are the 2 reasons why I was banned. So I try to enter the moist manor keycard thing. It doesn't work after 9 p.m. anyway, but so I just broke in, and that's how I found about the esports team and all that. So yeah, that was pretty bad of him. Um, I don't know. They said the specific smell was really bad. I don't think it was me. It must have been the trash pile. I don't understand how it'd be me, but you know, that was when Charlie really he started to drop his supportive friend act. I was kind of living in a dumpster, so I didn't really feel like that anyway. And he just kind of turned into the evil landlord that a lot of you know him as. Um, I was also banned from being a tier 1 sub, so I can't do that to, something about stalking or something, I don't know. Also something about like this order that restrains you or something, some freaky stuff. I don't know what he's into, but he wanted to put that on me too. I don't really understand. Um, I don't know, man. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna read the email on from when I broke in. So because I took down the no, like the do not enter sign, so he couldn't legally sue me because he didn't have one. So here's the email that he sent to me on, you know, why I was banned. So official notice regarding your permanent ban from the Moist Manor warehouse. I have it on my computer, so I'm not just reading nothing. Hello, 5K5. He said my name, not 5K5. Just so you know, I'm just going to say that. I wasn't expecting to have to write an email like this, but after several discussions with everyone involved, we've decided that your access to the Moist Manor warehouse is permanently revoked, effective immediately. This wasn't a decision we made after... That doesn't even make sense because I think I was banned before then. Unless I wasn't. Whatever. Maybe the door, I don't know. This wasn't a decision we made after one bad day or a single mistake. Everyone has those. Unfortunately, what happened over the past several weeks has been a pattern that kept getting worse, and we've reached the point where we can't reasonably ignore it anymore. The biggest issue has been the condition you repeatedly left the warehouse in. Nearly every time you came by, we'd walk through afterward and find empty drink bottles, fast food wrappers, paper towels, cardboard scraps, random packaging, zip ties, tape backing, and enough miscellaneous trash to make it look like a tornado had specifically targeted um, the moist manor. At first, everyone assumed you were just in a hurry and wouldn't clean it up in time. The next time turned into every single visit and then every single day. It eventually became a running joke that we could track exactly where you'd been because there was a trail of garbage and a residue of smell and breadcrumbs. The joke stopped being funny when people had to spend an extra hour cleaning before they could get any actual work done. The second issue, and somehow the one people talked about even more, was the smell. I'm not trying to be mean here, but it became impossible to ignore. What the hell? Multiple people independently mentioned that they could tell you had been in the warehouse long after you had already left. It wasn't a one-time thing. After a long or day or moving heavy equipment became a recurring problem that affected the shared workspace. We tried opening doors, running fans, and pretending it wasn't happening because nobody wanted to have this conversation. Eventually, it reached the point where several, oh my god, he keeps yapping, bro. Where several people asked if there was a plumbing issue, a dead animal somewhere in the building, or spoiled food hidden behind the shelves. After a thorough search, good word, the only consistent variable was your visits. Dude, to your credit, you always seemed completely unaware of it, which made the situation more impressive. The hell's that supposed to mean? We've also had multiple reminders about cleaning up after yourself, throwing away trash before leaving, and helping keep the warehouse organized. I'm not listening to that, and I didn't listen to it. It's fucking stupid. None of these conversations really changed anything. If anything, each visit became a new scavenger hunt to figure out what had been left behind this time. The warehouse is a shared workspace. Everyone who uses it is expected to leave it in roughly the same condition they found it in. That's a pretty low bar, but unfortunately for you, it wasn't one that you could consistently clear. Could have made that easier to read out loud. Because of all this, your warehouse access has been permanently revoked. The moist manor means no drop-ins, no all. I read that wrong. Whatever. I'll just be 5 minutes. No asking someone to let you through the side door, and definitely no trying to argue that this email is meant for someone else. If you have any belongings still in the warehouse or the dumpster, let me know ahead of time, and we'll arrange a pickup so nobody has to play another round of guess what's in this mystery pile. I genuinely hope you take this as an opportunity to improve those habits. Cleaning up after yourself and taking care of good basic hygiene goes a long way, whether it's in a warehouse, an office, or anywhere else like your dumpster. I wish the circumstances were different, but this is where we've landed. Take care, Charlie. Quotations Penguinz0 of Moist Manor. So yeah, there it is. Not sure why he fricking banned me. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.